Hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for joining in, whether you're live or replay. Let me know below. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I love seeing our members that are just like all over the world. So, I wanted to talk to you today about self-sabotage, as noticed as if you read the title of the video. So a little bit about self-sabotage. If you find that you often have these, or despite your good intentions, your efforts are always backfiring and you just keep failing, you're not getting to your goals, maybe you've got all these plans and yet then you feel really psyched one day and then the next day you're like, oh no, forget it, I just can't do it. Or you just find yourself coming up with excuses. And I've mentioned before, if you watch my videos, excuses are well-planned lies, right? So self-sabotaging behaviors are made up of a complex set of actions, thoughts that ruin our good intentions and negatively affect our life in many different areas, not just health. It could be your relationships, it could be your employment, it could be just, I don't know, maybe you want to find like a great guy, maybe you're not married, or a great, girl, whatever, and you're looking to settle down and find the one, and you tell yourself, I want to find a good guy, but then when you do, you kind of like mess things up and you're like, oh, see, I can't find one. So it's not just in areas of health, it's all over that we can sabotage ourselves, especially even with employment. So these behaviors are often learned in childhood and then reinforced by our beliefs, our thoughts, the patterns that we are doing. So what you have to, sorry, I'm just checking my notes here and trying to look at the camera at the same time. Not an easy feat. So some examples of self-sabotage and behavior is procrastination. Like, I'm guilty of that too. Agreeing to stuff, excuse me, agreeing to things that you really don't want to do, but you just don't have those boundaries set in place. Frequently lying to people, maybe just to avoid conflict. You're not a confrontational person. You believe and always feel like you need to be right. Not finishing projects or tasks that you started, not following through. Focusing only on the negative aspects of your life or what's going on in it. So although these behaviors can be difficult to get rid of, it is not impossible. So there's the good news, okay? So I gave you all like the negative stuff first, but the good news is this is very common. We all do it, or we do parts of it, maybe, right? Some of us more than others. I just raised my hand and said I procrastinate a lot because I kind of like, I think I put too much thought into it, and I'm like, well, what if, and I just like, I talk myself out of it, and I just, I procrastinate. So, all right, so acknowledge that you have it, right? Step number one, first, is to address that you have that issue. And that allows us to take personal responsibility and make us aware that it's within our powers to make these changes that could be ever, life-changing going forward. So identify when you most often use these self-sabotaging tactics. This is a health group, so we're going to focus on health. So many people I have coached and personally trained through the years, they know what to do, they know what to eat, they know they have to exercise, they know they have to treat their body well, but still they don't, and they don't get to their goals. So why? It's mental, right? It's a mental game. It's self-sabotage. So that's where you have to go deep and pull back all the layers. So have a plan for your challenging times. Take the time to brainstorm with maybe a trusted friend, a family member. Brainstorm with us here in this group. This is what we're here to do. We're here to coach you. We're here to help you. Write down these specific situations. Write them down, right? And then notice the patterns in your life, right? It's always about the pattern. So once you can identify the pattern, you can go back, reframe your negative thoughts into positive thoughts. You have to change your beliefs. So in order to change your beliefs, you have to change your thought first. So that's why you need to go back and change your thought, reframe them, right? And then through those positive affirmations over and over and over again, you get to change your belief. So you need to ask yourself better questions instead of just saying, I can't do this, I'm stupid, there must be something wrong with me, I cannot be one of those fit people. I just can't have strong arms or whatever it is. Okay, we need to stop those limiting negative beliefs, reframe it, change those patterns, develop new beliefs, new thoughts. So a life coach is phenomenal for helping you in this area. I know I mentioned even getting professional help before with a therapist. They can go even deeper. I'm a certified life coach. I do this for my clients. I work either one-on-one or I've got the online course for them at francinrivera.com. But let me know in the comments below if you've ever experienced self-sabotage and what you have done to try and change those negative thoughts around, to realize that you are worth it. Like, it's okay, you're not alone. We all go through these, thoughts and periods in our life. It's just a matter of acknowledging, recognizing, changing the pattern, changing the thoughts, therefore changing your beliefs. And don't go it alone. Reach out to us. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye.